that is the name of the Pleiades. The identified sequence occurs very frequently in the Indus inscriptions, and some contexts strongly suggest that it refers to a deity. For example, it occurs on the obverse side of amulets, whose reverse sides show an anthropomorphic deity sitting on a throne, surrounded by a kneeling worshipper and a snake on either side. In South India, Murugan is associated with snake cult. Most clearly, his peacock is eating snakes. If the sign of two intersecting circles expresses an ancient Dravidian name of Murugan, or part of his name, the most obvious choice is Old Tamil Murugu, young man, which has cognates in many South and Central Dravidian languages. This word has an exact and ancient homophone, whose meaning strikingly fits the form of the pictogram involved, namely Murugu, ring, earring, bangle, derived from the Dravidian verbal root muru, to bend or to be bent. The idea of ring, of course, could be expressed by means of a single circle, but this could be the name of the object concerned, especially a votive object. These stones are manufactured with a very difficult and expensive involving heating to more than 200 degrees, and they must have been prohibited. This is suggested by the fact that the sagas in which these bangles were heated kept sealed and stamped to prevent stealing. On a votive bangle could denote the word murugu, but also in the sense of a wished by the donor of the votive bangle. The homophony alone is an appropriate gift in sympathetic fertility magic. But is there any factual evidence for such a usage? The bangle has a strong association with pregnancy in many parts of India. During pregnancy and childbirth, the mother and baby are both in great danger of being attacked by demons. In Tamil Nadu, in the 5th or 7th month after the conception of the first pregnancy, the expectant mother is ritually adorned with bangles and blessed by older women. The bangles symbolize an enclosed circle of protection. Bangles and rings are connected with pregnancy, not only as protective amulets, but also as charms affecting reproduction. Such a practice is attested as early as around 1000 BCE in Atharva Veda. In a three-verse hymn addressed to Parihasta, bracelet, literally what is around the arm. The bracelet is fastened upon a woman, quote, intending that she shall beget a son, unquote, as a charm that drives off the demons, opens up the womb, and brings an embryo into it. In Indian folk religion, pregnancy bangles are offered to tree spirits or hung on sacred trees. This widespread folk custom is likely to go back to Harappan traditions. The deity inside the fig tree in a famous seal from Mohenjo-daro wears bangles on both arms. The 7 anthropomorphic figures at the bottom of this seal, wearing their hair in the traditional fashion of Indian women, are likely to be female and to represent the 7 mothers that accompany Skanda. The Pleiades, famous as child-granting and child-killing goddesses, like their son Skanda. Thus, it does not seem far-fetched to read the sign of intersecting circles on Harappan bangles as Dravidian Murugu, and to understand it to denote bangle as well as boy-child and the proper name of the child-granting divinity, himself the divine child par excellence. Even today in Tamil Nadu, many couples desiring a male child make a pilgrimage to a famous shrine of Murugan, and after the birth name their son after the god. The sign of intersecting circles is 3 times followed by a complex sign whose pictorial shape can be understood on the basis of a seal from Nindovari. It depicts the 5-striped palm squirrel, which is found everywhere in the Indus Valley and is represented among the Harappan animal figurines. In the Indus sign, the animal is represented with its tail up and head down, and its 4 feet cling to a long vertical stroke that can hardly represent anything else than a tree. The creators of the Indus script have tried to secure the identification by depicting the animal in its typical pose. For in cool weather, the squirrels, quote, hang head down in the sun on the vertical trunk of a tree for considerable periods, unquote. In Tamil, the striped palm squirrel is called Anil or Anil Pillai. In the latter expression, the word Pillai means child, infant, son, boy, as well as young of animals and trees. In the case of the squirrel, parrot, and mongoose, the word Pillai is added to the basic word in order to form an affectionate diminutive. And the word Pillai can also alone refer to the animal concerned. This Tamil usage of Pillai in the meaning of squirrel goes back to Proto-Dravidian, for Central Dravidian preserves cognates of Pillai, meaning squirrel. This word is similarly added to various names of the god Murugu to form affectionate variants that are popular as male proper names in Jaffna Tamil, and these names include Muruga Pillai. Thus the compound sequence we are considering, intersecting circles and palm squirrel, is matched by an actually attested Tamil compound. Another possibility for verifying the reading Murugu is to try and